In the stillness of a tropical night, somewhere in the Philippine countryside, a sound breaks the silence. A faint rustling on the rooftop, a wet flutter of wings. You step outside, curious, and see nothing. You look up, still nothing. But she's already watching you. Her upper half has taken flight, and she's hungry. Welcome to Strange Treks, your gateway to forgotten myths, strange creatures, and unsolved mysteries come to life. If you're drawn to the eerie and unexplained, subscribe and stay curious. The Manananggal is more than a monster. She's a transformation, a warning, a fear passed down through generations. Her name comes from Tanggal, a Filipino word meaning to separate, because that's exactly what she does. By day, she passes as a quiet woman, beautiful, yes, but distant. She lives alone on the edge of the village. She speaks little. She walks at dusk. Some say she's cursed. Others just say, odd. But at night, everything changes. She retreats to her hut, and then the change begins. With a sickening sound, her torso tears itself from her lower body. Wings burst from her back. Her eyes go pale. Her face stretches into something inhuman. She takes to the sky. Her lower half, now just legs and hips, stays behind. Vulnerable, hidden, waiting. She hunts those who sleep deeply. Pregnant women, the sick, the lonely. Hovering silently above a rooftop, she extends her thread-thin tongue through the cracks in the thatch and pierces the womb. She feeds, silently, surgically, without ever setting foot inside the home. Others say she devours organs, hearts, livers, intestines. Still others believe she consumes the soul. The only way to stop her? Find her lower half. Smear it with salt, ash, or crushed garlic. If she can't reconnect by sunrise, she dies. These aren't just bedtime stories. In the 1990s, news outlets in the Philippines reported multiple sightings. In Talisay City, farmers found livestock ripped open, not torn or mauled, but surgically opened. Organs missing. No blood trails. No paw prints. One man claimed to wake in the night and saw a figure, half a woman, with wings, hovering over a neighbor's house. In Cavite, often called the Manananggal capital, panic spread like wildfire. Dark shapes in the night sky, half-human silhouettes flying low, shrieks, whispers, wings. And here's the strange part. In every version, the wings don't grow louder as she nears. They grow quieter. Villagers lined their windows with garlic. Pregnant women were sent away. Nobody walked alone after dark. Even now, some elders will lower their voice when you ask. They'll tell you, she's still out there. We just don't talk about it anymore. The Manananggal is more than horror. She's a symbol of gender, of control, of fear. In pre-colonial times, midwives and healers were revered. Powerful women, spiritual women. But with colonization came suspicion. The church turned independence into evil, spiritual practice into witchcraft. The healer became the monster. Some believe the Manananggal represents that distortion. The wild woman turned inside out. Others believe she's a metaphor for childbirth, miscarriage, and loss. Before medicine, if a woman lost a baby in the night, the Manananggal offered an explanation. Her transformation, splitting in two, could symbolize a woman torn between what society expects and what she becomes in the dark. Even her weaknesses aren't random. Garlic, salt, ash, ancient protectors in Filipino ritual. Maybe the fear was real, but so was the knowledge behind it. Of course, some dismiss her completely. They point to the golden-crowned flying fox, a real bat in the Philippines with a wingspan over 5 feet. Seen from below, it might look like a woman flying. Others say it's sleep paralysis, that feeling of waking up frozen, with a dark shape pressing on your chest. A terrifying hallucination, yes, but explained. Still others argue it's cultural suggestion. If a community fears a monster, they might start to see one. But even skeptics can't ignore the rules. The torso, the rejoining, the salt, the garlic. Why would a hallucination follow rules? Why would a delusion avoid rooftops and vanish at sunrise? Maybe there's more to this. Maybe she's not just a story. Maybe she's a warning. Whether monster or misunderstood legend, the Manananggal remains a symbol of horror and mystery. So the next time you hear a sound above your rooftop, don't look up. But if you do, don't forget the salt. This was the Midnight Feeder, part of our Strange Track series. If you want more cryptids, cursed legends, and stories that refuse to die, subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, this was Strange Tracks. Follow carefully.